Hi everybody, this is Dr. Reyes-Fournier and we are already in Unit 5. Can you believe it? We are the midway point here in class, and this week we are going to be discussing mood disorders and substance use disorders. This is probably the most common comorbidity or co-occurring disorder. What we're going to discuss tonight is usually the combination of depression and alcoholism. This is probably one of the first very clear signs of what we would call a co-occurring disorder. In many cases, they developed this cliche that addiction can create a mental illness, but a mental illness cannot create addiction. That was one of the sayings that was said back in the 90s, before we really started researching in earnest co-occurring disorders. And I don't think many people say that anymore, and if they do, they really shouldn't. I hope by now you all have gotten your hands on the tip, I forgot which tip it is, that deals with co-occurring disorders. We'll see that in a second. On page 26 of that tip, it goes into mood disorders and anxiety disorders. Many times when we're talking about depression and a use disorder, we're looking at depression with anxiety. And the part of the use disorder that they're medicating really is the anxiety part, which is the more treatable part in general, like with medication being of the illegal and or alcohol type. So the tip 42, please be sure to get that. We'll talk about this more on Monday, and I will, if you have any questions, please email me, and I will see you on Monday. Good night.